Living History, World War II stories as told by those who were there.
And to the aid of China came volunteers from other lands, men who pledged themselves to fight against tyranny and oppression no matter where. Americans like the legendary Colonel Chennault and his Flying Tigers, who, with their few American planes, were knocking down enemy planes at the fantastic ratio of 20 nips to one of their own. And the blood plasma of new supplies flowed steadily over China's lifeline to the sea, protected by Colonel Chennault's incredible Flying Tigers. Division after division of picked Chinese troops are being flown in our planes from China to India. Their supplies and ammunition brought in by plane and parachute. From fields in India, an Air Transport Command plane takes off every 6 minutes, loaded with artillery, jeeps, ammunition, men and supplies for the armies of China. Over this Burma skyway, over this hump of mountains 16,000 feet high, more tonnage is being flown into China than was ever trucked in over the old Burma Road.
And then we got that shark mouth deal from the New Zealand squadron in North Africa. But it looked so good that Charlie Bond and Eric Schilling both were going down to want to paint it for their squadron. Ours was the first and Eric was in the third. But the old man said, no, I want that for the whole group. But see, the way we got the name Flying Tigers was from a Chinese newspaper. In the Chinese paper it said they were flying like tigers because tigers are supposed to be the fiercest animal in the jungle. Well, my first combat mission was in a little place called Tavoy. But then at that time I saw a Jap fighter with a big red ball on it coming down, and then one of these little Jap I-97s, they're fixed gear plane, and I was trying to maneuver into the sun to get him, and he was trying to not get him. But he kept diving under me and come up behind me. Well, of course, I had the speed, I'd get away from him. So finally, when I get up this time, I was kind of ambushed. As I started to make my turn, I saw these tracers flying all over the place, you know. So I pulled, I had, like I said, just the pass before that, I said, if he gets underneath me, the only way I'm going to lead him is be firing from the time he starts. Well, that's what happened.